is an emergency. I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
You from Texas and you know this song?
Yes. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man.
Oh, what your name is?
What your name is?
That's my theme song, shit. Oh! Don't play with the Barrett. I'm getting my 6-pack. I'm praying for air. And when I get them, every time I walk in the room, that's the only song I want to play.
That's a theme song.
Hey, Mr. Sexy Man. What your name is? And I'm gonna walk in that room so motherfucking slow. What? Let me stop. All right, you go. You at your clock? You say you at your time clock?
No, I'm clocking at work. That's my lunch break.
Oh, okay. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready when you are. I'm working at home today.
Oh, okay. Let me throw some Florida water on these hands so we can get started.
I am ready.
Whew. All right. As you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs of birthday. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing your we're going to be doing your ancestor reading. Please be open to the ancestors now, and don't waste your questions on who are they. It's the message that's important because you can know them and you can't know them. So don't waste your question trying to figure out who it is. It's the message that's very important. All right, the way it works, I'm going to deal 5 cards. Each card represents an ancestor. The first 4 cards are reserved for feminine energy. The 5th is reserved for masculine. Either one can come through. Whoever feels like they got a message for you. I'm going to tell you their message. I'm going to tell you what they represent. I'm going to tell you their message. Then I'm going to give you a chance to ask each one a question before we go to the next one, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, I'm taking a liberty shuffling your cards. I want you to say your first name so I can pray on it. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes, sir.
What's going on with this sir? Now I'm the Baron, man. I am like young as fuck.
The country of.
Okay, that is. Say no more. I was calling the lady at the job. Yes, ma'am. When I had a job, and she like, dude, I'm just human resource. I'm 32. I'm like, yes, ma'am. I get it. I get it. All right. So let's get this started. We're gonna go over here with your first, second, third, 4th, 5th. What's their message to you? I can't believe you know that song. Oh my God. That got me feeling so damn good. We're going to go ahead and start with your first ancestor. Reveal yourself. Oh, his name is Clyde. He's passionate. His name is Clyde. He's very melanated. Dark, shiny, dark, dark, shiny, dark. No lotion. This brother gets sweaty real quick. No lotion. This brother gets sweaty. What are you doing? Watermelon? Okay, you got a watermelon farm? You're showing watermelon, peaches, pears, side of the road. Okay, you're a shopkeep, wholesaler. Gotcha. I see you, Clyde. What else you want to show me? Why are you focusing on your fingernail? Your right fingernail. What's going on with your right fingernail? Because he keep focusing on his right fingernail. What's going on on your right hand, but your thumb?
I don't know. My thumb, I've been noticing my thumbnail is broken, and I've been wanting to get it fixed, but that's what I've been focusing on for the last couple of days.
Well, he is saying you can't do your job correctly with that nail like that. It's getting snagged. It's just throwing your attention off. He said you can't have the farm, you can't handle the what you're supposed to do. You gotta get that damn thing fixed because he's coming back telling me about it, and you damn sure don't want to get infected.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how spirit work. I shouldn't know shit about your broken thumbnail.
Yeah.
So he said you just fucking with. Now okay, now that was just him talking. That wasn't even him telling what's going on. Right? You feeling me? That's how the ancestors work. They just get all invasive. So now he came in the form of the 4 fire in the upside down position. Basically, he's saying that the people that you are separating from, running from, trying to move away from, or just cutting out your life, he's saying you need to calm the hell down and chill because everybody is not against you and everybody is not trying to take from you. This old, I got to get rid of the out with the old and in with the new type shit. He say that's not the energy you need to have. His message to you is choose peace. Do you understand what he's talking about?
Yes, I do.
All right. As long as you know to get that nail fixed, and you need to know stop separating yourself from all your people. Everybody ain't bad. He said choose peace because that shit is just made up in your head. So okay. So who the girl that you think fucking with you? Nope. Don't even answer that question. I'm finna go a little deeper. I'm petty in my Baron petty too.
Okay. I'm here for it.
All right.
I need change, but I'm here for it.
Spirit, what's going on? Why you showed me this one? What's up with this girl here? All right. How yellow girl? Teeth got an overbite. Teeth kind of stick out, or she got some gold on her teeth. She high yellow, but the spirit focusing on her lips or her mouth. Mainly the teeth to me. Who is this?
It could be the baby mama or the baby mama. My son's baby mother or my baby mama, her mother. One of the two. I
got you. So your son's mother or your son's mother's mother, your son's grandma.
My son's baby mother, his children's mother, or her mother.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, so this is who you're focusing on. Okay, yes, this piece of stool. I'm gonna say it like that. That one, them red people there, them people there. That's who you can focus on getting rid of or avoiding. Everybody else, you shouldn't cut them loose. So you shouldn't cut your son out your life because of them, if that's the issue. But those 2 red women with that overbite of them teeth, get rid of it. Stay away. Avoid.
Well, the confusion is they're causing the confusion between the everything. That's why
Listen to what I'm saying. Darling. Spirit says if you just made the point with the card, what the ancestor saying. If they're causing confusion between you and your son. Correct?
Yes.
This answer just say, do not cut your son out your life, but avoid dealing with them. Meaning, don't listen to the bullshit. Don't entertain them. Your son is your son.
Okay. That's beautiful.
You understand what he's saying?
I do.
Would you like to ask this card a question? I told you, I go deep on the real deal. I'm going to make sure you get it.
Yes. How do I cut them out of my life? How do I get rid of them?
Spirit.
My emotions, of everything.
How do we get these people from taking up headspace? What she got to do? Peace offering, power of joy, release tension. All right, Spirit saying you have to play smarter than the average bear with these people. First thing you need to do is you gotta act like everything cool with you, right? Like everything cool, even if they done said some shit, did some shit, picnic, party, whatever. Invite them, be nice to them, Christmas, birthday, do something nice. Let them know that the shit that what they doing ain't fucking with you. That's the peace offering part. Spirit say then power of joy. Start celebrating with your son. If you and your son mad at each other, buy him a pair of shoes. Come over there and hang out with him. Take care of buy some box of drawers or something. Do some shit that'll make them feel bad. Turn your kid to show your kid that you love him unconditionally. Last, they said release tension. When they do come around with the bullshit, just be like, I ain't got the energy to fight no more. You got it. Once you start diffusing that shit, they'll back off themselves.
Okay.
Is that making sense to you? You hear what he said?
Yes, it is. It's making sense.
All right. Now we're going to go over here to your second ancestor. Okay, this ancestor used to work with Orisha. Which one did you used to work to? Because you said, no, I'm an Orisha, but you're not an Orisha. I see you. You're a mortal human. So stop masking. You ain't that person. All right. This is a female, a little female, very slim, thin bone, just slim. She got a head injury. She got a real bad head injury too. Real bad. Cracked on her head, or her left eye is drooping lower. I mean, her right eye is drooping lower than the other one. She either was born deformed or she just hit her head real bad and it disfigured her. But she was heavy into magic, Yoruba magic, that type of stuff. Okay, you gave me your description and your head is hurting really bad. I got you. I stopped hurting me, lady. You keep hurting me, lady. You keep talking that shit. I swear I am going to bind your ass to a rock, wherever the fuck you at. Dude, okay. My head just stopped hurting. I told her I'd bind her fuck ass to a rock. Okay. Listen to what she's telling you. She's saying, right now, as you try to get on your spirituality and your magical path, you are locked in a cage. You feel your hands are tied. You can't do anything. Nobody's believing in you. Hell, you don't know where to start. Her message to you is stop being the bird in the cage. Because you got the 8th house. I mean, you got the 8 of air in the upright position. This is you cannot talk to anybody about your situation. This is you finding people, chat groups, other things to conversate with people about so you can increase your spirituality. You can't talk to your son about it. You can't talk to these 2 women. You can't talk to everybody because now you the witch doing work on it. You follow me?
Yes.
Now her message to you is health and healing. Whatever spell you need to do before you do anything, you need to heal your son. You need to heal what these women done did to him. Do you want me to tell you what they did to him that your son don't know?
Yes.
Why is he throwing up so fucking much? Why is his throat sore? Why is he having stomach pains?
I don't know. I keep trying to talk to him, but they don't listen to me.
Is he telling you he been sick a lot?
Well, I haven't talked to him. Before he wasn't feeling well, but since this last little bit, I haven't talked to my son since my birthday in February. So, I haven't talked to my son at all, but I know that things aren't well. I mean, in my spirit, I think things aren't well, but I haven't spoken with him since my birthday.
Well, they got something on him. They hurt his stomach. They hurt his digestion. I don't know if she feeding him food he don't supposed to eat. I don't know if he diabetic and they not taking care of him. I don't know if he got acid reflux. But his throat and his stomach is burning to the point it's horrible for him. You need to do a spell.
He's not with her. But she wants to be with him, and she does things all the time to do all kind of stuff. And they're not together.
Well,
she's with someone else.
Well, if he is screwing her or eating anything from her house, she is really doing magic heavy on him to fuck with his digestion, making him sick, or she probably making him gag every time he see that girl cooking, or to make him hate the woman he with. But that girl is doing something to him, and you need to take that spell. Bottom line, whatever she doing, because that's a rabbit hole. You need to work your magic and take that shit off of him. Health and healing. Heal him and let him know you healed him.
I have to ask a question.
You got to.
How am I supposed to do this? I don't do magic on the.
I know. Spirit, how is she supposed to heal him? What's going on? 2 cards? 3 cards? 3 cards came out at the same time. Ain't that amazing? So when 3 cards come out at the same time in my hand, Spirit say this is definite. You don't rebuttal. You don't get a chance to talk after this. I go to the next card because they saying, damn it, this is what I want to see done. Okay, you can understand. And keep in mind, this ancestor, she did magic. She masking as an Orisha. So listen to me good. All right. She said, and like I said, purification. See the other person's point of view. And listen, if you want to get whatever's on your son, you need to call him, talk to him, Just let him talk. Bring up little slight shit. You're digging for information. And once you hear him say something like she went to Louisiana, she went and talked to her grandma in the back of the, she been bringing me this, or she dropped this off, or I smelled this. Anytime she been calling him saying shit like this, probably cyber bullying him with spell work on the internet. When you hear him talk about that, that's your starting point. And then you ask this ancestor who was all powerful in this magical shit to sit up there and work through you to clean him. It's purification, purification, purification. My spirit ain't wrong. Purification, see the other person's point of view and listen. This is you listening and not talking. You got me?
Yeah.
Once you hear what he said, it's going to come to you. How to remove it, all right? Okay. Now we finna go over here to your third ancestor. This one acting like an Orisha too. This is crazy. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't keep doing this. Y'all can't keep talking about, you can't keep calling Orisha's name saying that's you. It's a record. It's what you like. I get it. All right. We're going to go over here to your third ancestor. This ancestor want to be referred to as the child of Yemoyah. Here we go. Child of Yemoyah. Gotcha. I said it. So this Orisha want to be referred to as the child of Yemoyah. She came in the form of the 10 of water in the upright position. She said this is not like the only time this is not the only reason you and this boy has had a falling out due to this girl or the girl misleading him. Say this is not y'all first rodeo with this fight. This shit has been going on for a long time.
10 years.
10 damn years. She said you can't sit up there and make it seem that like if you not saying that's what you were trying to do. But you can't make it seem like, okay, this shit just started just because he got babies from this chick and they want him back. No, the issue with you and your boy has been going on with you and him for a long time. Because you got the 10 of water and she say, this is, water represents emotion. This is you starving that boy for emotion. So listen to me good, when you didn't want, when that boy came to you in his time of need and you didn't want to give him no love and attention, you was starving that boy. She said you were wrong for that. You got to figure out the timeline and the date. Her message to you is open your heart to love. If you know your son is out there going through it, no matter what y'all been through, it's time to show him love, mama. You don't get to play this mama game and be mama and then pick and choose when you can hug and kiss.
Okay.
Sorry they had to get on you too bad, but that's your ancestor. I'm just
okay. It's change. You have to have it straightforward to change.
All right. Did you send him to the college he wanted to go to? Because they showing me a grizzly bear. They saying grizzly bear in college or bear in college, bear skin in college. I don't know what college is a bear, but
he calls himself a silverback gorilla, but he went to college. He calls himself a silverback gorilla. He has a tattoo of a silverback gorilla on his back. I made sure he went to college. When he went to college, the same girl told some lies on him, and he got kicked out of college.
Okay, that's what.
He got college. Yeah. So I mean, it's just been every time he try to make do some things, he always gets knocked back down.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying, and I'm sorry I thought it was you because I was just going on what the card said. But the card say he didn't go to college and he didn't finish college.
But he just finished. He finally finished college. He finally got his degree, like maybe 2 years ago. So he did when he went to college when he was a teenager. That's what happened. Then he finally finished college. And he didn't let her know he went to college, and he got his degree, magna cum laude, and she got mad because she didn't know that he was going to college. And he brought his kids with him to his graduation, and she was upset because she didn't know.
That's right. There we go. Now, what did he graduate from the college they kicked him out of, or was it a secondary college?
No, it was a secondary college.
Now, this is what they saying. He really wanted to get that bear tattoo or whatever he referred to as the bear, but whatever college that is, whatever, I don't know what college he originally go. I don't watch college stuff, but yeah.
It's called that.
Huh?
I don't know the name of it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's not important. That's not important. It was in his mind. But yeah, Spirit say open your heart to love and start letting this man see that there is a woman out there that'll do everything for him. Cause right now, mama, you are disenfranchising him just like that girl, but just not on a nasty way. You just not showing him that you can be his everything. You can go hard for him. This is what he want to see. This is what your ancestors want to see, who's masking as Yemoyah.
Oh, that is great. Okay.
All right. Would you like to ask her a question?
I want to ask her a question of how am I to open my heart to love, to let go of the past hurt and pain and irritation and stuff, because I want to let it go.
Get my y'all, it's like ancestor. You're masking, you got power. You know she stopped the boy for emotion. You telling her how to get this boy back in her good graces, how to fix it. How does she get rid of the anguish in her head concerning the trauma they done dealt with? Priorities. We know she got to do it. Talk to me more. Follow your heart. Oshun. That's right. Priorities. Follow your heart. And Oshun. This is you just fixing yourself up. Making yourself pretty. This is you basically like apologizing. Rather, I know he did shit to you. He a grown man. He done said shit and did shit and he got his nuts cracked and everything. So I get it. Spirit say this is for you to sit up there and say, if I ever fuck you over, I'm sorry.
Got it.
And just apologizing like I love my son and I ain't finna let no bitch take him out of. If you need me for this and I got it. You follow me?
Got it. I got it.
That's it.
Got it. Wow.
All right. Now this card is definitely for you. This card is for you, mama. So smile, okay? The other ancestor just got on your ass, and I get it. Smile. It's time to smile. All right. Now we're gonna go here to your fourth ancestor. I love this ancestor. You are very attractive ancestor. Go ahead, sister. This is another ancestor. This is a female. She can't be no more than 28 years old. Very attractive girl. Very attractive dark skin. Go ahead, sister. She came in the form of Oshun. And when she came in the Oshun, she's waving her hand like see me now, or like a Jedi mind trick. She trying to say that with your beauty and your mindset and all the stuff you're capable of doing and your vernacular and your talk game, and she just said, why haven't you begin to hypnotize the men that's around you or put the man that's around you that you want in check? She's saying this is, you have the ability to put these men that's liking you or if you're married, your husband, in check. Make him fall stupidly head over heels for you.
Okay.
You said okay. She asked you a question.
Oh, why haven't I?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I just need to have a little bit more it's myself. I'm always trying to work with these kids and everything else. I never put myself first. So I have to start putting myself first.
Well, Spirit saying, listen to me. She said, with all the men that's liking you, or if you got a husband that's really digging you, you need to put them in check. This ain't got nothing to do with no kid. Loving yourself first is making sure the person next to you can't fuck you over. Making sure the person next to you loves you just as much as you love you. Making sure the person that's fucking you, screwing you, hanging out with you, talking to you, spending your time has your best interests at heart. That's how you protect yourself, and that's how you put yourself first. They gave you Oshun. This is time for you to do your thing. Fuck them. If they fall in love and you don't love them back, what a fool believe. Her message to you is positive change. It's time for you to change this woe is me attitude, and you need to live up how you live. What, you dark skinned person?
No, I'm dirty red, they call it in Texas.
Oh shit, dirty red. Jesus Christ. Well, y'all red bone.
Dirty red.
Y'all red bone. Oh, and you ain't even a red bone from the 80. You're a dirty red, so that means you fight.
Yeah, we fight.
Ooh, if you can see my face, how that bitch wrinkled up, boy, my auntie Shorty Cool was a dirty red. That bitch will kill you, kick up. Ooh, boy, y'all nasty with it. Listen, they said positive change. They say, you got this. You need to make these cats grovel at your goddamn feet. You got me, Dirty Red?
I got you. I got you.
So change his mentality. Positive change, they say. But it's going to work out for you. This is your time to shine. So if a nigga come knocking on your hey there, baby, what's up, Dirty Red? Bubble, 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 titty ass. You say, listen. Listen, I'm one of the realest things you're going to find. And I'm fine. Bitch, you, listen, come this way. We going to have some fun, but you gonna earn every bit of it. But, oh, shit, yeah. Make them eat out your hand.
I haven't smiled this hard in a long time.
Cause you're too busy whooping people's ass, Dirty Red.
That was back in the day.
Yeah, boy. All red bones from the 80s and 90s, boy. They were tough. They were tough on you, boy.
Man, out there in the streets and that dust.
So one red bone gonna punch me in my shit when they see me. They gonna be like, nigga, I'm sick of you talking about these red bones from the 80s, bitch. It was the sign of the time. Them dirty reds and them red bones and them ankle braces and that earring in their nose. Oh my God.
Yep, that was us.
No wonder you know that song. Hey, Mr. Sexy Man.
Yes. What's your name?
Hey.
In the club.
What you got a question? You got a question for this ancestor that's telling you to get your shit together and run these dudes?
Right. Okay. I'm getting there. That's what I'm saying. I've been switching up some things too, so it's right on point. I'm like, okay, I'm doing right.
Shit, it is what it is. Go ahead. So you good on answering this ancestor stuff. You don't need to ask him nothing.
And again?
You don't need to ask his ancestor nothing. You good?
No, I got that. Thank you so much.
All right. Now we're finna go over here to your fifth ancestor. This ancestor is a guy. He paid attention. He say, I paid attention. Oh, he's a very humble guy, very honorable. Who are you, sir? Okay. He keeps saying shampoo, washing hair. Whose hair you washing? Mane and tail. He keeps talking about mane and tail shampoo. I think that's for horses. I think he was a horse farmer, or he's like, and he raised horses, because he just keeps saying something about prize horses. You need to keep the hair clean and shiny on the horse. Keep the hair clean and shiny on the horse. This is his thing. Now, what are you saying? Because you're making my face hot. Because you're walking in the sun. You're making he had a stroke. He had a sunstroke. This guy had a sunstroke from working in the field by maintaining the horse. And what did that have to do with her? What message do you have for her? I'm not here for you. Tires, car. Oh, he said that if he kept his horses up and running and tight, you need to fix your damn car. He say, do not go out there in that heat and leave that shit to chance, or your car will break down and overheat. What type of car you driving?
I have a 2013 Kia Optima.
Okay. And when the last time you had it serviced? Because he telling you to keep your car clean, like clean it, wash it, and service it.
Okay, my car right now, the battery died on my car, and I am driving my boyfriend's car. I just need to go get the battery, because it just happened. I just need to go get the battery changed.
Am I not psychic normal?
Yeah, there's a lot going on now on this call. It's just so much going on. I just don't know what to say.
He's saying, if you don't keep your car running like he kept his horses running, your ass is gonna break down, overheat, and have a stroke. Not saying brain stroke, but that car gonna clunk out and your ass gonna be stranded. And your ass is in Texas, like you're saying. Texas don't fuck around with the heat.
No, it's weird. Yes, that's so true.
So,
question is this my car or my body? So are we talking
Oh no, he's talking about your mobile, your automobile.
Okay.
He ain't saying nothing about your body. He said your automobile. You need to get, because remember what he said. He take care of your car like he took care of his horses and being left in the heat. Now his message to you, I ain't know you could have a car problem, so please listen to what he's saying. I don't know you have a car issue. All right, so his message to you, I mean, he came in the form of the 3 of fire in the upside down position. He's saying somebody is not looking at you as worthy of having your own car or your new car. He's saying this is something that you really need to work at, getting people to value you. If you value you, that's cool, but other people need to value you more. So if y'all got it, please put down some change and get your car serviced and fixed and get it up to par. But if not, please have Boo-Thang assist you with getting you another ride. It is very important that you have reliable transportation, Mama. You got me?
Okay. Yeah, my car, I got it. I just have to go. Yes, sir. We'll get it done today.
All right. His message to you is offer. His message to you is offer. This is what you need to show your son, that this dude you're dealing with cares enough for you, because this is what your son is waiting to see. Your son is waiting to see how you conduct yourself with the men that come in and out of your life. This is where he has his issue.
Yes.
How you gonna tell me how to run my shit when you ain't running your shit? You see how spirit talking?
Yes.
Would you like to ask this ancestor a question?
No. I understand.
All right. How did you like your reading?
My reading was excellent, and I wanted to tell you, because I wrote something down, but okay, this to prove, not to prove to me or you, because we know you're the truth. The Yoruba magic lady, I don't get her name, but I have been thinking about everything that I have been doing, like changing my name and everything is Yoruba. And I've been trying to, I've been wanting to learn Yoruba. So everything in my thoughts and everything has been Yoruba. So I didn't know anybody that was Yoruba, but that was something that's been in my mind. So that is just confirmation right there. And then Yemaya is somebody that I have been shooting that I have been, I got some black with y'all, but that's what I learned about her. And then I had looked her up a lot of different times, so that was interesting also, that would come up too. So mane and tail is something that my dad used to talk about all the time, and it was something about washing horses and washing his hair in that mane and tail, and my dad actually had a stroke. And my dad just died in February of last year. So I just wanted to let you know that how on point you are with a lot of the things that you were saying.
Holy shit. I thought it was an uncle. I didn't know that was your dad talking.
Yes. And then my dad worked on cars, older cars, not newer cars. So he worked on older cars, but he didn't work on newer cars. And he the one had a stroke. My dad had 3 brain strokes. And but he passed away in February of last year. So all of that, everything that you said, there is something, mostly, some of the things, not everything, but most of the things that they all coincide with something in my life already.
Wow. Thank you for that. Because I'm just telling the messages they hear, and that is so crazy. Wow. Thank you for confirming that. Wow, I'm blown away.
And one more thing I want to the girl, I don't talk about them. I try to stay out of the way, so it's only spirit can know about them. I mean, people know, so I try to say, because I don't want to say anything. We're in the country, little small town, so you don't want to speak on anything, because anybody can go back and just make anything super big.
Yeah.
So I keep my composure when it comes to these people, and like if somebody say something about them, I was like, just kind of blow it off. So nobody kind of knows, not too many people know how I actually feel about this situation. So I knew what was going on, but nobody won't confirm anything to me. They always sound crazy or whatever. But I've been saying this for years, so the beginning of my reading was just confirmation of things that I already knew. I didn't know how to fix it, but I knew what I was talking about. I mean, spirit knew what was going on. Oh, thank you so much. So this reading was the truth. I mean, you can't get no more real than this.
All right. Was it worth the money? That's what I'm gonna ask you.
It was worth the money, the time, the prayers, the lemons, the limes, everything that I have. I got everything.
Appreciate it. Thank you. This made me feel real good with that. Wow, this made me feel real good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bless you so much, and you have a great day.
You too, though.
Bye.
Wow, people, that was a surprise there. I did not expect her to confirm all these cards. The last one I thought was an uncle or ancient fella, and it was her father coming back, telling her to get the car right, and she said he used to talk about washing his hair with mane and tail, and he had a stroke, and this fella had a sunstroke because my face. This is amazing. So sometime as a reader, I amaze myself as well. So y'all gotta excuse me. It just takes me back because I know she's gonna do what this reading says to do. This is amazing. How people showed up, and God bless her. Bless her. God bless. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Let me throw some Florida water on my hands. All right. So, gotta give you my spiel first. As you know, I'm a direct energy reader. Don't believe in ring zodiac signs or birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing a conversation with the Baron. The conversation with the Baron consists of no cards. This is just you giving a little time, talking to me, telling me whatever. If spirit tell me to pull some cards on what you're talking about to give you clarity, anything like that, that's what I'll do. But other than that, we just yakking, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Do I have permission to cut your card, just in case?
Yeah, yes, you do.
All right, go ahead. Let it rip. What we talking about?
Okay, so like I was saying, I don't know if it's necessary. Like I wanted guidance, spiritual guidance, but don't know if a tarot reading would be necessary or what. So I didn't want to sign up for something and not be sure, if it was needed.
Okay, but can I stop you right there?
Sure.
I want you to stop talking around the subject. There's something you want to talk about. Spiritual guidance is in the cards, but I need for you to just go ahead and talk. Spirit will tell you whether you need any additional spiritual guidance. You called me for a reason, so go ahead and talk and see, and let's see what's going on.
Okay, so I recently set up. I've had an altar set up for a while. 2020 was a huge year for me. Mm-hmm. It was. I went through like my whole, healing the childhood trauma and all that stuff like that, because I noticed there were some things there at the time I was in a relationship, and it was like our demons were fighting each other. And so I went ahead and started in 2020, at the beginning of 2020, doing some chakra, going through the chakras, balancing and childhood trauma work and shadow work and all that stuff like that. So and at the time I was still in a relationship, and once it got to the throat chakra, I said something that I've been holding in for a while, and was like, I don't want to be in this relationship anymore. So by the end towards the July, the relationship ended, and I just didn't stop it. I didn't stop it. I didn't try to save anything or anything like that. And so after that, I set up I started meditating. I kept, doing meditations, and I did a spirit bath. I did like the whole, clearing, that spiritual energy from the relationship and stuff like that, and a spirit bath. And I started meditating and started getting a lot of downloads through meditation, which I was getting them before, but I think since his energy had cleared out, out of the house, I was getting a lot more downloads. And so I set up my altar at the beginning of
I want to stop you. Why do I feel like throwing up, for one? Two, why is this energy that's around you so negative and dark? And three, what the hell were you into before you started purifying yourself?
So my what I was into, so the guy that I was with was, he was from New York, I'm from Texas. So there was a lot of I'm older than him, like by 17 years. And he had gotten out of a bad relationship before we got into a relationship. And I think he was like attracted to like my mothering energy. I have 5 children, but they're all...
No, stop. We're not going on your relationship or your life story. Spirit asked you a question. What were you into prior to you purifying yourself? What type of spirituality, what type of magic, what type of stuff were you doing?
Before I was practicing, I was a Christian before, and then after we met, I wasn't doing anything. I had really let go of all indoctrination, and I was really just kind of learning from scratch. So I wasn't really
learning what from scratch? Learning what from scratch? What were you learning from scratch, Mom?
Spirituality, just reading. And
I'm gonna help you. It's a reason why I'm feeling sick. It's a reason why this energy is on you. So I'm trying to get you to see, what were you reading? Were you reading Yoruba books? Were you reading Wiccan books? Were you reading Hawaiian books? Were you reading Celtic books? What were you doing prior to starting to purify yourself and getting this guy's energy away from you?
I was reading books like The 12th Planet, the Emerald Tablets, the Lost Book of Enki. I was like the Sumerian text.
Okay, you was on this Sumerian journey. Okay, those are some real powerful deities to which they was actual flesh and blood and transition to spirituality. They wasn't a concept or an ideology like the Christ God. Dealing with a real flesh and blood thing. These things really made you sick. They put a sickening barrier around you. And I'm finna tell you what you did. The Emerald Tablet of Thoth, that was educational. Cool, we got it. That went in your brain. But when you start reading the Book of Enki and you understood how he created this, right? How he created man and all that stuff, and his sister took care of us and all that stuff when they hid him from his father. That story is really big. And the pantheons of God, you was performing rituals because you asked that thing to come into you. You got to understand, there was 2. This shit brought some heavy energy. I'll tell you like this. Lugal Banda. If you ever heard of Lugal Banda. If you read the Book of Enki, you should understand who Lugal Banda. You ain't get to him yet, huh?
No,
All right, he's like a Sky Father. He's a Sky Father, very fast moving Sky Father. Lugal Banda.
How do you spell his name?
I don't know how to spell his name. I just know how to say it. Like just L-U-E, like Lugal. Just hyphenated. They'll get it right. Lugabanda is communication, swift, fasting communication. So the way it worked with Lugabanda, he climbed a mountain. He wanted to get somewhere. He saw an injured bird, and when he saw the injured bird, he took care of the bird. So when the mythical bird came back and saw that he took care of his kids because a storm happened and they couldn't get there, it gave him the ability of super fast, supersonic flight. And
okay, so this is the Asian deity.
these are not Tengus. These are not Tengus.
Okay.
See, that's what I'm. Now you see what I'm saying. You have all this energy around you, but you made a deal with Inky. I don't know what the hell you told Inky, and I don't know what you did with Inky. But you need to ask Spirit a question about Inky. What does Inky want from you? Because Inky is Inky. You shouldn't have talked to Inky, or you shouldn't have identified with him. Ask that Carter question.
What kind of agreement that I made, knowingly or unknowingly?
Spirit parent, what did Inky do to her? What did he was talking to her about? What's going on? Show me. Reveal to me. Fertility. Son of a bitch. Peace offering. Artistic expression. Do you ask them to take care of one of your children, to help your child out, to get your child to the next level? You ask him to. You were thinking about making your kid better, greater, or taking up your kid's shit slack, and you called upon him to do it, or you did it while you was thinking with him, and he took it apart to do it, and now you owe him, or now he's attached to you. Jesus Christ, Creator God. Basically, what's around you, chaos magic.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like, I had no idea. It was something definitely that I did unknowingly. But yeah, my daughter, so my oldest daughter at the time was in Hungary, and I was, she was going through a lot of things like that. So, I said a prayer over her, and my youngest daughter at the time, she has real bad endometriosis, and had been trying to get her and her husband had been trying to get pregnant. So yeah.
I told fertility. That's the card. Fertility, peace offering with the Buffalo Woman, and artistic expression. God,
yeah.
Inky ain't right. Let me tell you how you satisfy this. You got pen and paper, Mama.
Yes.
Go and you get one of the biggest fish. I don't care if you have to pay $30, $40 for it. Get a whole fish, a big one, with the head on it and everything.
Okay.
Make sure the scales are done, raked off of it. Do you know how to pan fry a giant fish? You're not gonna deep fry it. You're not gonna cover it in meal. You're just gonna season it like you're gonna eat it yourself. You're gonna season this fish, and you're gonna put the season, and you're gonna make the slits on it. You're gonna put the herb, pepper, season, whatever you do. Flip it over, herb, pepper, season, salt it, and you're gonna pan fry it very lightly.
Okay.
On each side. Make sure it's well done because you're cooking. You're gonna cook it, you're gonna pan fry it, then you're gonna bake it. Okay? Once this fish is done, you're gonna put it on a plate and you're gonna sit it outside your back porch. Do you live in a house or an apartment?
A house.
Sit it in the backyard. Even if you have to put a table back there or something, sit it back there on a rock or stone as an offering to Inky. This fish will represent your baby girl. So you tell him thank you so he can back off of you, this chaos magic, and let him eat that fish. Let it stay out there. Let the flies blow it. Let the cats come eat it. Let the dog come eat the bitch. You don't touch it until that bitch is all bones and gone. I don't care if he don't eat it for a whole month.
Okay.
You have to pay him back. I knew it had something to do with a baby because it's fertility here. So did they get the baby?
No.
They haven't gotten.
She ended up having to go through IVF. She got pregnant and she miscarried, and then she ended up going through IVF, and they implanted twins, and she lost both of those.
Because you're dealing with chaos magic, Mama. This is why that putrid. Remember I said I had to throw up and I start getting real achy.
Uh-huh.
That's only happened with babies. Yeah, he didn't do his job. So pay his ass off for trying and get him out your life.
Okay.
All right, go finish talk. I'm sorry I had to come that hard, but I didn't like the energy he was bringing.
That's fine. That's fine. I understand. But at the end of 2019, beginning of 2020, when I was taking a shower, the name Hathor came to me, and I had no idea who Hathor was. So after I got out of the shower, I went and looked it up. It's like, Hathor. It's like, okay. And then, so I, started learning about her characteristics, stuff like that, and who she was. And so, since then, that's the artist, I guess, I've been carrying with me, as far as like energy. Like I've set up to an altar with her on it, and every Friday, do my thing with that. And the 20th of January this year, my father passed away. Prior to him passing away, when he was still in the hospital, I had on Wednesday, I didn't know he was in the hospital at that time. On a Tuesday or Wednesday, both of my arms had started hurting. Like, it felt like someone was trying to break my bones in my arms. Mm-hmm. And so it was like aching, like the word was waking me up out of my sleep. And I ended up having to go to the emergency room, and they couldn't find anything wrong or anything like that. Well, the following day, my stepmother had sent a text message saying that my dad was in the hospital. He had been in the hospital in ICU for 3 days. So he was in there at the time I went. So, at the time my arms started hurting. And so I ended up flying to Arkansas to visit him in the hospital. And I got there the following Wednesday. And that night, the pain just stopped. I was having the pain regularly, and they gave me Flexeril and another pain medication I was taking regularly to get rid of the pain, or at least, to deal with the pain. So when I got to the hospital to see him, the pain stopped. And he ended up passing the following day. And I was in the room with him and everything, and talking him through transitioning and letting him know it was okay for him to leave. When I got back here to Georgia, this started last week or maybe the week before. I got a pain in my foot, my right foot. Didn't hit anything, haven't hurt anything, nothing like that. But there's this pain there that it started slowly, and then it started slowly on Sunday night. By Friday, I couldn't walk. So I ended up going to the emergency room on Saturday, and they couldn't find anything, and did x-rays, everything, couldn't find anything wrong. They gave me I can't remember what type of, a steroid, there you go. They gave me a steroid, but I didn't want to take it because I was like, you don't even know what it is, and the steroids they gave me were pretty strong, so I didn't end up taking anything. I just let it kind of like work itself out. That was like 2.5 weeks ago, and just now I'm able to, within the last 3 or 4 days, walk on my foot without so much pain.
So let me tell you what Spirit's saying about this. Now you dealing with Hathor, Hathor, and basically I just Googled her just to make sure I was gonna be okay, because I don't know every deity, so I had to Google Hathor to understand what the cards were saying. The cards gave you choose peace, work your magic, and positive change. Now, you rather sit up here and make a inexclusive deal with Inky about a goddamn baby for your daughter, but Hathor, you couldn't make a deal with Hathor to save your father. You allow him to expire because they said positive change, work your magic, choose peace. Why you didn't talk to her, because she's the one that really want to work with you, Why you didn't talk to her and try to get her to alleviate all of this? And then they also say she's over fertility. She's the one you need to be helping your daughter pray to. She's the one you need to be working with, not Inky and them. But you had an opportunity to really alleviate your dad's suffering without death, darling. You missed it. Now your foot hurting. She's also said your foot hurting. This is because you're walking on land when you should be walking in the heavens. Whatever that means to you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I would tell you that, growing up, like, my mother, she is tarot, she, had visions and all that. That's a lineage thing. Even when I was younger, or even now still, I have visions, I see stuff in dreams, and stuff like that. Like, I can write and see things happening, and it used to be like a 2-year window between the time that I would have a dream about something or have a vision about something and it actually happening. It's since 2019, it's like maybe a month between now. And sometimes it's like as soon as I say something, I'll see something that's saying exactly what I just said. So, I know there's a strong energy around that, but when I was practicing Christianity, like, all of that is demonic, and all that stuff like that. My husband at the time, he was from New York as well, and that's, I was scared of that stuff. I didn't know what it was, and I didn't want to be attached to it because I didn't know. And so all that stuff, was demonic and everything else to me. But, after we got divorced and just work and stuff that I've been doing, reading the Bible, going through the Bible, and re-asking questions that I asked when I initially started reading the Bible, is what led me to, the path of, like, getting rid of the indoctrination. I mean, still using the word because, the word is there, but the indoctrination part of it, releasing that. And one thing that I needed to mention as well, that when I went to, they were having my dad's funeral in Texas. So after I came back here to Georgia to prepare to go to his funeral, like, these colors, black and red, it came to me, black and red. And so I, started, like, my sister was like, what are you wearing and stuff like that. So I'm deciding what I'm going to wear, and I kept getting black and red. So anyway, I get that, so I packed that to go, and then when I get to the airport, the rental car that I pick up is black and red. And
wow.
That color had been around here, so
let me tell you how it worked. So let me tell you how it worked when it comes to black and red. And all this black and red thing was before your father expired. You could have staved it off, but I'm gonna let it go because they evidently, and I don't like the way this sound, but I'm just telling you what they said. Did you really want him to go? Were you tired of him of suffering or something? Did you not want to do it? Okay, because
he was suffering.
Because they said it in a way like, I didn't want to think he was cold, so I had to translate it. They say you was kind of tired of him suffering because they said tired of him, but I had to look deep. They said you were tired of him suffering and you wanted him to go, and that's why you had to be the instrument of his passing.
I mean, I love my dad. Like, I'm a daddy's girl since birth. But I knew he was suffering. I knew that there was a lot that his wife would kind of leave him alone and stuff like that. And I didn't like the way she was treating him. And he wasn't able to get up and around like he normally was. And so, he was suffering.
I know, I'm saying this stuff. It is crazy. I love these conversations with the Baron because people just get to pour out their heart. It really is no tarot, no nothing involved. I just like when you're talking to just ask spirit to calm that situation that got you frustrated down or to assist you. But we got about 10 more minutes in this. Go for it. Say some more.
Okay. And I ended up talking to a friend of mine, and he was telling me that with black and red, that's
4 minutes.
And shoe. Well, he said a leg bump.
Same thing.
By this time I was at the end of 2021, I learned about the Orishas, and actually it was from Black Machiaga that I started watching her videos, and she would be talking about the Orishas and stuff like that, and I learned that the energy of Hathor is the same as Oshun, and then so I've really been looking more at the Orishas now, but the other deities are still there, I guess, but so I added Eshu to my altar as well, and so
hold up. Now I'm seeing the stress and the strife. You added Eshu to your altar inside your house?
Yes.
Put him outside, Mama. He always outside. He's always by your front door, on the outside of your front door. Get him out of your house. He's gonna freak you out. So did he run off that young boy?
I don't know. If he did it before I knew that he was
okay,
around.
then that wasn't it. Because I see somebody ran the young boy off, not you. The young boy didn't just leave. Somebody ran him off.
Well, I would tell you that I had done, when I did the spirit fast, when he was still here, I had just spent the whole day just, in meditation and stuff like that. And afterwards I went to there was a ritual that this group that I joined on Facebook was saying, to do the spirit bath and stuff like this, and they were talking about communicating with, I forget if it was the ancestors. I don't think it was the ancestors though. Either the ancestors or your spirit guides.
Mm-hmm.
And I had asked spirit if I could, and they said no. They said don't go there. And so I didn't bother with moving further. And so after he left though, when I went and I did another spirit bath afterwards, then it was like they opened the doorway, for me to cross, I guess, to work with them or whatever. And so when I was doing the having meditations and stuff like that, then they told me that I had access to everything through my DNA, and that everything was available to me. All the questions I had are available to me.
Correct.
And so, that's where we are right now.
Okay,
so
this is self-discovery.
I'm sorry?
So you're on self-discovery. You're not discovering entities. You're really trying to discover self.
Yeah, really getting them.
You still on the phone?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, so, this is just self-discovery. I think you're doing okay.
Okay.
I think you're doing really good.
Yeah, that's the main thing. I don't want to be in you kind of let me know what I need to do for Inky, but, anything else, I just want to make sure I'm on the right path and, doing what's necessary to, not be tangled up in mess or anything like that.
I got you. So I'm gonna give you a chance to ask one question, whatever question you want to ask, Yeah, I enjoyed the conversation. It showed me a lot about you. You're just learning, and you're learning. You're over 35, correct?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're learning. Spirit say you're supposed to have done this at the age of 35, but I get it.
Yeah.
It's new.
Yeah.
So ask Spirit one question and let's see what's going on here.
Okay. Are the decisions and the path that I'm currently on, with the decisions and things that I'm making, am I moving in the right direction, or is there something else that I need to be doing?
Spirit, is she moving in the right direction with her spirituality, or Risha's getting into your role? Well, yeah. Spirit say right now you're doing the right thing. Spiritual laws of attraction, you are on the right path. But they saying, could you get that inky energy off of you? Can I get the chaos magic off of you? So get that energy off of you. Go ahead and feed him, because he ain't do what he's supposed to do anyway. And get him off of you, and then keep on going, and you'll figure out everything you need. So this is good. Keep following the Baron's teaching. If you a Patreon, join it, and I'll show you how to get that magic up and how to do it the right way, or a good way. I ain't gonna say the right way, or a very good way, sustainable way, safe way. And just keep on going with the spiritual, but get chaos magic off of you.
Okay.
All right. I enjoyed this conversation, and I'm glad I got to talk to you to help you out of this situation.
Absolutely, I definitely appreciate your help.
But if you do need to book a reading, book one that has some questions in it next time. No more conversation, because the talk is good, but you need answers moving forward. So whenever you feel
because I wanted to book the tarot reading, but I didn't know, like, if I needed the full 12 or 11 card spread or 10 card spread, or if like. And I guess it really depends on what I'm looking for, what questions I want answered.
Yeah, just next time, if Spirit leads you when it's right, just go ahead and book it. And let me tell you something, either one you book, the energy gonna come out. Hell, even if you book an ancestral, you're gonna get the help. That's what these readings are designed for. But you on the right track. Just keep on going, keep doing your studies. Remember, every book you read is nothing but information. All the answers reside within you. All the correct answers reside within you. You just need information how to access your archive. That's the secret to any kind of magic. All right. Well, it was a pleasure talking to you, and I can't wait to speak to you again. It seems like you're going to be more powerful than you think.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, darling. Yeah, you're a great one.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, that was a conversation with the Baron. Spirit just hit like 3 highlights for the average listener, and I know it will probably hard for you guys to listen because you guys didn't see the vision I was seeing. It may seem pretty dry, pretty raw when she was talking and she was all over the place, but that's what the conversation is. You got to get that shit off your chest. You got to get that shit that boiled up out your soul, out your mind, out your mental. Clarity comes once you get all the poison out. I say that in a lot of my videos. And right now she's going to be okay. Now she can think clearly about what she needs to move in life. About the move she needs to make in life, and what else she needs to get her answers. I love it. Positive comments below. All right, everybody. I'm the Baron, telling guys to trust in you and the universe, because at the end of the day, that's all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. S.O.L Tribe.